LEGO's newest set in its lineup of 18 plus Marvel display sets has just arrived. This time we're heading to Asgard in the land of the Vikings with set number 76209 Thor's Hammer. It's set to release March 1st for $99 here in the States and be a Target exclusive. I did want to make sure I mentioned that because for some reason the set is no longer listed on Shop at Home. I've inquired with Lan as to why that is, but I've checked the German LEGO site and it's there. So this is most likely due to LEGO's partnership with Target over here. Anyway, if you're trying to decide if this set is for you, then stay tuned because we're going to talk about all the different parts of the set, from the instruction book to the fig to the base of the set. We're going over it all, including an unplanned drop test. I'll put timestamps, so feel free to jump around if you need. Taking a quick look at the instruction booklet, there's nothing too different here from the other 18 plus sets we've reviewed. Of course, in the front there's some information about Thor's hammer. It's always interesting to read the info sections for these, but I'm the type of person that reads it after I build the set. I just get too eager to put it all together. I also want to point out the fact that although on the box the hammer is shown with the micro build stored inside, there aren't actually any instructions for it. I just thought that was a bit weird to have that showcased on the marketing materials, but not in the book. Now, the set has 979 pieces, including a cool Thor minifig from his Avenger suit. I believe we're getting an exclusive Thor minifig here, but it is a reused face print. Other than that, I'd say that this is a pretty nice minifig, as well as micro builds of some iconic MCU items. The Eternal Flame, a teeny tiny Infinity Gauntlet, and lastly a tiny little Tesseract. Moving on to the actual hammer, I will say it's rather well built. Honestly, even though I was sent the set to review, thank you LEGO for that, Mr. Cafe and I were pleasantly surprised at the handle sturdiness. The same cannot be said, unfortunately, for the head of the hammer. I did.
It looks pretty cool.
Besides the fact I dropped the son of a glitch, you can see that you can swing the hammer around without it falling apart or pieces flying across the room. The head of the hammer is mostly hollow, so that's why it basically exploded when I dropped it. The handle is a lot of interlocking 1x16 pieces that goes into the center. I really like how you can play around with the hammer a bit, but let's not forget that this is a display set, so some fragility is to be expected. As mentioned previously, you can put the small table of artifacts inside the set like this. Just take the center panels off. There's a place on both sides to put it, so you just choose a side, it doesn't really matter. Pop the table in there and you're done. Just replace the panels and it's good as new. You won't even know that it's in there, and it's a cool little Easter egg when you're showing it off. The base is simple but interesting. You use these dark gray pieces and trans blue cheese slopes to build it. There's even a butt ugly rock piece, which I don't have many of those, so I always find it really fun when I get one in a set. I thought that was pretty neat to use that to build up the section that holds the hammer at this nice angle. And if you're wondering what helps the hammer from sliding all the way off the base, it's with this stop piece over here. Really subtle and really nice. Taking into account that this set is mainly a pure display set in the overall ability to swing it around, I'm gonna give it a 7.75 out of 10. If the head was a bit more sturdy and the fig was a bit more detailed, this could easily have gone up to an 8.5 out of 10. That being said, I think the designers did a great job with this set, and I hope to see something like Thor's axe from Endgame as a future set. How are you guys feeling about the current lineup of Marvel display sets? What would you like to see as the next one? I'd love to chat in the comments. Until the next one, bye bye.